Finally, I've been waiting all week to tell you this. That includes podcast members and podcast listeners.
Is it what I sent you about Tesla? You can fart at each other.
It is not about that. It's a dream I had, and it's a weird one. I had a dream that my sister Nintendo was going to a party, and this party was in the middle of the woods with a whole bunch of people she's never met before. She just got an invite to the party and was going. So she went, and I was really worried about her. And eventually I was like, I'm going out there. I gotta go see what's going on. So I went to the party, and it was a whole bunch of really crazy, like, backwoods people, and they were all drunk, and it was nighttime. It was very seedy. And I was looking all over for her. And I found her in, like, some basement where these people were drinking and doing drugs and just, like, punching each other for fun. And I was like, she's gonna die. And she was so go ahead.
I love this dream so far, but just everybody's getting kind of a picture now of what Raw Meat thinks parties are like. Like, if there's any, I almost feel like young Sam Rockwell's gonna come out with, like, you want cigarettes, regular or menthol? Like kids skateboarding.
It's true, dude. Everybody at the party was doing cigarettes. So I'm at the party. I see her there, and she's, like, blitzed out of her mind. I don't know if she drank too much. I don't know if somebody gave her drugs in her drink.
She might have been doing a drug.
She might have been doing a drug.
She may have been punching people too hard.
But she couldn't stand up. She was, like, slumped over in a chair. So I, like, picked her up, and I'm carrying her out of the party. And I'm like, we got to get out of here. We are going to die. And I'm, like, running out of this place, and people are, like, it was like zombies kind of, like, lunging at us. But we made it out of there. We get home. In the dream, it is the next day. And I don't know why, but I go to play my Wii U, and it's not there. And my sister, I guess, hears me complaining about it.
That's not possible.
And she goes, oh, I let somebody borrow your Wii U. And I was like, what do you mean? Why? She goes, the people at that party, there's a girl there. I let her borrow the Wii U because she wanted to play Skyward Sword. And in the dream, I'm like, why wouldn't she borrow a Wii instead of a Wii U then? Because, well, whatever. I was like, you just let a stranger take my Wii U? I don't understand. She's like, yeah, she's fine. Don't worry about it. And I was like, no chance. I went back to the party. This is during the daytime. I went to the main cabin.
This party is still going on?
No one was there. Except inside the cabin, there was, what was his name on the podcast? Oh, God, I don't remember. Kyle. Does anybody remember his name on the podcast?
What a hole.
There's something funny.
No.
I don't remember what it was.
Didn't he use like a generic first name or something?
I don't. He had a reason.
Stuff like Bob or something.
Oh, Bobby Bananas. Was that it?
Oh, I don't know. That sounds right.
I think that was it. Well, anyway, he was at this cabin, and he was in the room with my Wii U, and he's like, "Oh, that girl will be back later." And I was like, "I don't even want to talk to her. I just want to get my Wii U and go." And he's like, just take it. And I was like, but then she'll know I was in here, and something like, these people are bad people. I'm going to get in trouble. And he's like, whatever. Don't worry about it. So, like, I'm waiting, and then this girl comes home. And I'm
sorry. You went there to get it back, but you were afraid to take it back.
Well, I wanted to, like, take it from the person and talk to them.
I politely asked for my
property back.
Listen, I didn't want to just take it out of the house because I was thinking that would make them mad, and these people are already crazy. So I thought they'd come to my house and try and murder us. So I was like, I'm going to stay here and talk to them. So the girl came back. I talked to her. I was like, my sister gave you my Wii U. She didn't talk to me about it. And the girl was like, just let me finish Skyward Sword. It's going to be fine. I was like, no, I'm taking this back now. And
Skyward Sword is not on the Wii U.
Exactly. I was like, let me have the Wii U. I'll give you a Wii. So, a fight happens, and in the dream, she kills me, but the dream continues on. So I'm dead, but I see what she's doing and why
That's not supposed to happen.
I see what she really wanted to do with the Wii U. She hits like a button that opens up the floor in the cabin. and I go, well, I'm dead, but I can see her going down the stairs, and it's like an underground, like satanic church. And she takes
I
the
knew
Wii
it.
U gamepad tablet and she puts it on an altar, and it has like a countdown clock on it. And she's summoning, for lack of a better term, vampires from outer space. I don't know what's going on, but it was vampires from outer space. They were trying to summon one in particular, and they needed the Wii U gamepad to do it. So they're punching in numbers or something, and then they actually had to take bodies of people that they had killed and transform their bodies into the numbers that were on the Wii U gamepad and like slot them into this special altar to call the vampire down. And they did it, and the big vampire came down from outer space and he killed all of them, and then I woke up. That's what I got. I don't know where any of that came from.
Well, I mean, our parents wanted to protect us from this sort of behavior when we were kids, and they didn't want us to play video games because they were afraid this would happen. And here we are.
Hello, Joe is cool. Lankwin, Joe is cool said, glad I heard this was a dream, would be really confused. And Lankwin says, yes, the Wii occult community is very large.
That's right.
What a weird dream, man. I cannot understand. Like, I don't know what was going on in my head that any of those combinations of things came together. It's just, I had to share it with you. I've been so excited to tell everybody that dream. I told Mom Brain just so I could repeat it and remember most of it, but.
Was this after you ate those brownies I sent you?
No. Yeah, I was trying to think if
I don't know how many chocolate brownies you need to eat to have this experience.
This is a real story, by the way. Nikki Hill did send brownies, but they did not have any drugs in them. They were just, well, as far as I know, they didn't. They were just really good brownies.
But I mean, I think if you have enough really dense chocolate brownies, you'll still have crazy dreams.
I did eat a lot of brownies. That's true. So yeah, I just want to share that with you.
Can we talk about how the strangest thing? This is a dream you just had, right? It's not from years ago.
That is correct.
Can we talk about the strangest thing in the dream is that you're dreaming about the Wii U?
I know. I agree. Vampires from outer space, parties, all that stuff, that's fine. But the Wii U, why was I dreaming about the Wii U now? I don't, and why, like I said, Skyward Sword, that doesn't even make any sense. You can play Skyward Sword on the Wii U, sure, but it's for the Wii. I don't
but this creepy cult of outer space vampires, they know what's up because nobody's going to suspect a thing. Nobody even knows what a Wii U is.
Well, actually, now that I'm saying it out loud,
your sister who had access to one, they needed to like get it from her.
Yeah, the Wii U portion of it makes sense because they needed that for the gamepad to call down the space vampire. But why they said they wanted to play Skyward Sword, that should have been the red flag there. They could have named another Wii U game, and it would have been
Zombie U.
Zombie U.
That would have been a dead giveaway, though.
It could have, Yoshi's whatever it was.
Sure.
So yeah, that's my dream. Feel free to analyze it. Thanks so much for checking out this highlight to the Go Nintendo podcast. If you'd like to subscribe to the podcast, you can check out the description below and subscribe to this channel for more podcast highlights.